Tonight, only one team will emerge victorious in the final round of the Gauntlet at the Cagematch. Are you ready?
I'm ready!
I'm ready.
I'm ready!
Yeah, I'm ready!
I'm ready!
Tonight at the UCB Cagematch in the final round of the Gauntlet, your champions Heather and Miles will have to face former champions Dierkes and Fernie. Now, Dierkes and Fernie had a record of 19-0. Heather and Miles currently have a record of 19-0. Who will win tonight? I don't know, but let's check in with the audience to see who their favorite is tonight.
This is the cage match of the century.
It could be anybody.
Heather and Miles!
Dierkes and Fernie.
Heather and Miles.
Heather and Miles.
They're wild. They're sweeping it. My heart is with them. I think I'm going Dierkes and Fernie. I miss them so much.
No, I'm not going Dierkes Fernie. I'm going Heather and Miles.
Heather and Miles all the way.
Dierkes and Fernie.
Dierkes and Fernie.
It's time for some old school beatdown.
God, it's so difficult.
Dierkes and Fernie are gonna have to do a lot of work tonight if they're gonna earn my vote.
Heather and Miles.
They have 20 weeks of practice. And Heather and Miles.
Dierkes and Fernie.
Heather and Miles. Dierkes and Fernie.
Heather and Miles are unstoppable at this point. I don't think anybody's going to beat them. If they do, it's just because Miles is going to quit. That's it. He's just going to sit down and stop.
Let the games begin. And tonight in the cage match, your champions Heather and Miles will be going first, followed by Dierkes and Fernie. Now, let's see some show highlights and see who won the show tonight.
Your English accent is what Americans would do as a racist accent for Japanese people.
I don't have accents. I study at Cambridge.
So this is English. This is our English class. All right. So when you are at McDonald's, you order flies.
Flies.
French flies.
I'm really getting a lot out of this course.
Yeah, no, I guess they could have. I mean, they did settle up their will like the weekend before, and they were real cryptic with me before that trip to the lake.
Daniel?
Yeah, hey, Dad.
We're going on a trip to the lake. We're going to commit suicide by crashing our ship.
You wouldn't believe what happened the last time I saw a woman pose like that.
What happened?
Ah, yeah!
Yay!
What?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt your cigarette. Are you Jim Davis?
Oh God, yeah,
Creator of Garfield?
yeah.
And U.S. Acres?
Yeah.
I am such a big fan. I'm such... Why'd you get so happy?
I like pain.
We're going up! Get in that goddamn plane!
You get in the plane, Dad!
I want you to know that you made this happen.
How are you able to talk? Hey, whatever you do, don't go near that infinity pool, Cardinal. I don't know where it goes.
I'm done with this world. I'm going to go kill myself in the infinity pool. The whole house is yours.
What do you mean? Dude, is it just me or did that Cardinal just lay down a real riddle?
Cryptic.
Oh.
Stop the plane! What are you doing?
Oh, we're going down.
There's only one parachute!
Really?
Yes! No! That doesn't make any sense!
Tonight's winner, returning next week with a record of 20-0, Heather and Miles!
Oh, that's 20-0 for Heather and Miles. Since I've been hosting the cage match, no team has made it through a gauntlet, and nobody has had a record of 20-0. How do they do it tonight versus the former champions Dierkes and Fernie? Let's get some improv analysis from the Tim Russell of Improv, Jonny in the Improv locker room.
Thanks, Eric. And what we did was classic tale of champion versus champion challenger. We had both teams have 19 wins coming in. We had our champions Heather and Miles going up first. They got the suggestion of skydiving, which they used in the first scene, which was dad pushing his kid out of a plane. Then we saw Ben Franklin and Thomas Jefferson arguing about a lightning bet. We saw a super loud plane with shitty skyriders. We saw Heather cutting off her own dick 3 times. Then we saw Miles cutting off his tit and then calling out the audience, then cutting off his dick and appeasing the audience. We saw a Cambridge top racist Japanese accent, and they ended off with a shitty skywriting callback into a skydiving callback. It was great set by our champions. Then we had our champion challengers, Dierkes Fernie, coming up second. They got the suggestion of withdrawal, where we saw 2 guys in an awesome house full of awesome shit left by their dead parents. We saw an infinity, and then they did a mono scene with cut twos in this order. The infinity pool cleaning guy, a 6-year-old who doesn't trust anyone with a swear jar button. Male colonel running into the house and talking. An obvious late visit suicide confession. A Garfield owner, Jim Davis, being an asshole, starting a fight, and then saying, "I hate Mondays." We saw Katie wearing a black bikini at a funeral. We saw Mark, who was a non-stop weightlifter. We saw a nonsense crushing machine, and they ended all with the male cardinal and a "Why You Eat Worms" callback into an infinity pool callback. What happened in the end? Heather and Miles eke out another win, get 20 wins. You'll see them next week in the cage match up against the best indie team in the world, Weisenheimer. For UCB Cage Match, Jonny Svarzbein, reminding you that anything can happen in a cage match.
Thanks, Jonny. Now the gauntlet is over, but the cage match continues, and so does Heather and Miles. And next week they will have to face a very tough competitor, Weisenheimer. They aren't previous champions, but they are ready to fight just as hard and earn that championship away from Heather and Miles. Who's gonna win it? I don't know. You're gonna have to come to the show if you want to find out. It's next Wednesday at 11 p.m. at the UCB Theatre. You can make reservations. You can come and get on the standby list. We try and get as many people in as possible. Now, if you want to see more highlights from the show tonight from Heather and Miles or Dierkes and Fernie, click on the links below. You can go down there and it'll take you straight to a video, 5-6 minutes full of highlights from their show, alright? Now, until next week, keep on rocking.